welcome to the writing show. Well, last week we talked about the new book, The Wonder of Boys, written by Michael Donahue, a historian as well. Today we'll be talking about the Odyssey. Did I pronounce that right?
It's the Odyssey.
Oh, of course, because you're the historian. So, really, we'll be going back in time and to talk about the wonderful chapter 12 that I read, and he will be here to help explain it. So, let's start explaining. So in chapter 12, what happens is, like in Percy Jackson, they're on a boat. And as this boat is going across the island, there's this thing called these birds, animals of some sort called sirens, if I pronounce that right. And what they do is they sing a lot better than me, and they sing and lure sailors into a trap and then kill them. So the problem is that you can't listen to them, so they're having to sail without hearing anything. Furthermore, a evil water person is chasing them named Sekila, and after that, they blah. So what happens is they manage to avoid her, but they end up getting killed. A few of them get killed. But they land on an island which belongs to Helios, the sun god, who has cattle there. Now, they swore not to eat the cattle or they would be slaughtered. And after that, Odysseus, the main character, falls asleep on accident, and his crew decides to go slaughter multiple sheep that belong to Helios. And when they do this, they're eating and feasting, but then they ended up doing this because they got convinced by the evil lady Eurylochia. And after that, Odysseus wakes up and is like, "What the heck? You've been slaughtering multiple sheep and cows. Helios will have his wrath upon us for slaughtering multiple things." So, essentially, a few of them get cursed, and a lot of them don't survive, but Odysseus manages to get out. Anyway, my kid, I told this story to my kid, and he ended up deciding to draw me a picture. And what he drew me was this historical recreation by a professional artist of chapter 12. As you can see, they're in a boat, and Odysseus is like, "Don't listen to them!" And the songbirds are going, "La," and all that. So that's what happened. That's our historical recreation picture. And essentially, that's how chapter 12 goes.
Hello, I'm your host, Michael Donahue, here with Mitt Romney.
Hi, I'm Mitt Romney. I want you to buy this book. It's a great book that says how we can save America. Thank you.
He has no apologies, because he believes in America, like most Americans. Anyway, we're back here today to talk about the Odyssey, Book 9, and also Book 21. Book 9 starts off peaceful, traveling the waters. They go to an island filled with cyclopses, only to find that they are in a cave filled with one cyclops and lots of sheep. The cyclops' name is Polyphemus, something like that. And he believes in Poseidon. Poseidon is the sea god of the sea. Here we found this historical accurate recreation of Book 9 from the Odyssey. It includes all the crucial points, starting out with the 12 men and Odysseus going into the cave with the Cyclops and the sheep, and then the Cyclops eating 2 men day by day for his meal, and then the men stabbing the Cyclops' eye out. Then it includes the Odysseus running away in the ram. Then it includes the sheep loading the ship, and the Cyclops throwing the rock at the ship, and then the ship leaving, only to have a feast of lamb and sweet wine. Now, on to Book 21. This book starts off with Odysseus' wife, Penelope, Penelope, she goes to the stateroom in their home to get the bow that Osidius obtained from a friend, and she goes to the stateroom to get the bow from her husband, and she says the first person to string and shoot the bow through the 12 axes will be her new husband. All the men that come fail to string the bow.
As you
Eurymachus has the bow. Osidius then gruffly asks to have his bow back. He simply strings the bow and shoots them through the 12 arrows, as shown by this small but historically accurate recreation of the scene here. Thank you for joining us today on The Writing Show, and I hope you have a great night.